ได้
Okay. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Betty, and it's my pleasure to stand here to share my life experiences with you. And so today, I don't want to share something you have heard so many times, like how to make a college application, or how to my interview experience or something. Instead, today I want to share with you something more interesting. So my topic is into the unknown. Okay, so I just get a question frequently from teachers and classmates recently. After I got the admission from National Cheng Kung University, the Department of Biotechnology and Bioindustry Science. And so the question is, what are you going to do? That's a commonly asked question for me and arouses me every day. So today I want to use two stories to describe, to show you what I'm doing recently. So the first story is trust yourself, and second story is don't hesitate. So let's begin from the first story. Trust yourself. This has happened during our winter vacation. And so the first thing is a senior and me, we just launched a study group and talking about the Campbell biology. So the picture in the left is Campbell biology. And if you need to study biology in your college, you must use this book in your freshman year. So we just discussed the topics such as immune system or respiration system, ecology or something. And we have 4 to 10 students from other colleagues. And usually we meet each other for 2 times a month. Yeah, this is an interesting activity. And the second thing is I just create my own personal account called Wei Fantasology. And this is a literature account from this platform called Vocus. So why I call this is a literature account is because I want to share and I want to document my own ideas in the internet. So in the winter vacation, I just put 2 articles in this platform, and fortunately, it seems my article is popular in this platform, and I think that's exciting, and I will keep writing in the future. Okay, so after I doing these 2 things in my winter vacation, I started to know that I should trust myself more, that I can do anything I would like to do. Okay, so let's move on the second story, don't hesitate. This has happened during these 1 or 2 months. So the first thing is I just got the application from National Cheng Kung University's orchestra. That means I can be a violinist in the orchestra, and I can join their performance. And we have a performance in this summer vacation in the National Kaohsiung Center for the Arts. Usually we call it Wei Wu Bing. All right, so this is so fulfilled for me, and that's the thing I dream of. Okay, and the next thing is I just engaged in an activity called Learning Outcome Exhibition, and this is an online exhibition, and I'm a teacher in this activity. So this is quite challenging for me because I don't have any experience about teaching for a group of students for such a long time. At this activity, I need to prepare a class, a lesson for almost 1 hour. And so I just describe how I do my college application and discussing about our ideas and about the new lesson, our just how to get a college. our learning outcome also. And in this activity, I just think it's really touched me is there's some students after this class, they send some message to me and say, thank you for your class, and I just learned a lot from your lesson. And that's really touched me because if you are a teacher and your student give you some reflection or their idea, that's pretty encouraged me to teach somebody my experience. Okay, and so the last thing is you have heard. I just went to the National Museum of Natural Science and National Zhongxin University to study in their biology laboratory. And this is very interesting, but it's another story. So after I doing this in this 1 or 2 months, I just started to realize if I want to achieve something I really want, then you don't hesitate. You can't hesitate because you have no time to waste. Okay, so I just talk a lot about my experience, and all the thing I want to tell you is never afraid to enter the unknown, because if you do so, if you are willing to do so, you will find a more fantastic, a more beautiful world that you haven't imagined ever. Okay, so I know that you guys may have college now, and a question for you is, what are you going to do next? Okay, so that's all for today, and thank you everybody.